expecting, but that was not what I was expecting. How are you? Is that the groundhog?
That's your rabbit. If anybody knows, that's that bunny.
That was definitely a bunny.
That was a bunny. Yeah, that was no groundhog.
I was just making sure.
Yeah, I guess. I guess y'all's groundhogs look different up there in Cali. I don't know.
I don't really see groundhogs out here. I see ground squirrels.
They don't count. They sort of do. They can.
They're weird. They like cracked out. Like you go through a neighborhood, they look at you, and then they see your car, and then they go right in front of it.
Little big chipmunks. You just come out the ground, and they're like Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Them.
We're the chipmunks.
That's right.
Hi, Chris. How are you? Hello, Artemis. Hello. Hi, Sean. Hello, Frank. Frank says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hello, Michelle.
Thank you for the birthday.
Woohoo! Thank you. Hexus helped me out with that intro. So let's go down here. Rob says happy birthday as well. And hello, Andy.
Thank you there. Thank you.
So, other notable birthdays that we're not super focused on tonight, but I'm just going to say them. Straps.
Happy birthday, Straps.
Happy birthday, Straps. Remember, guys, drop them dollars. He'll make you holler. And one that's near and dear to my heart, Jane Goodall. So, happy birthday. But, Spook, yours is the most important tonight.
Thank you for the happy birthdays. I want to share my happinesses with you, everybody out there. It's been a wonderful day. Totally awesome.
Woo!
Woo!
Hey, Dizzy! So, okay, last time we talked, we were getting ready for the scariest Groundhog
Hunt in the nation!
Exactly! Wait, hold on, I gotta do this for it. Woo! And it has been a while since Groundhog Day now. Go figure. And let's talk about how it went, because I heard that it was quite the success, actually.
You know, not to toot my own horn or anything, which I might get a special channel for that. Let's see. Record-breaking crowds. I'm talking 15 lined up. They were there at the beginning through the wedding. They were like, we didn't know nothing about no wedding. What the hell's going on with this? We had Hammered come down from Nightmare 3008. He officiated it. I had pictures, but I lost them. See, if I was more organized, I would be doing more better. You know, I'd be damn right dangerous. I'm talking, you know what I mean? But luckily y'all are safe because I can't find shit. It was fantastic, man. I just it's definitely we're definitely shooting forth My Bloody Groundhog Night 5.
Number 5. Sorry, Vice told me to show her my boobs, so I went like this.
You might get you can get one of them special channels too. Make you $1, maybe.
I have one. I just not organized enough.
Yeah, miss, that's my problem. That and that ain't, like visually worth paying to look at,
She said, "Do it again! Do it again!" I decided that since it was his born naked day, that I would look like I was naked. Just saying.
I was definitely wondering when you first showed up. I'm like, wait a minute, am I gonna need my credit card for this?
Wait a second. Wait. Yeah, this is funny because I don't normally wear stuff like this. I always wear tank tops, but Kevin, what's up? And how you been? Been a while. Hey, Sykes, how have you been?
What?
Spook, how have you been?
Oh, I've been doing great. Thank you so much. I can't really like see what it was and all that. The difficulties I'm having.
Oh yeah.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining in, and thank you, Åkkä, for having me on here again.
Of course. Mr. Giggles says he has to pee. Just to let you know. I just got grabbed. Oh! Vice got in trouble for saying, "Let me see your boobs and sexy biatch." I got in trouble for saying that I wanted her to be my GPS, and that if we if you like make a wrong turn, it'll yell at you, "Turn around, you cunt!"
Yeah.
You went the wrong way, you twat! Feck it! Can you imagine? I want Vice yelling at me directions. I feel like it'd be awesome. So, you guys had a wedding. Okay. At the haunt, on Groundhog Day, at the Groundhog Day haunt.
Okay. All right. Now, we were supposed to actually, originally, some friends of ours from Arizona was going to fly in and have it done that night. Okay. And as you can imagine, the cost and everything going on right now, that it just wasn't very feasible. But then again, I had told that a buddy of mine that happened to be in the very first My Bloody Groundhog Night Massacre, he was getting married. Okay, he actually found somebody that was going to marry him. Like I think this was his sixth time. Yeah, if I ain't mistaken. And then wonderful gal. They had a bunch of folks show up. Everybody had a great time. They went in as two, as one, and all the other numbers. Is it a baby kitty? There's a baby kitty somewhere, and and they just all lined up. I mean, if the stars, if there were some stars and some numerals going on, it had to be, because this was the most awesomest. We have waited so long for a Groundhog Night to come back around to a Friday night, and it doesn't happen very often. It does not, I assure you.
No, it doesn't.
And it finally did, and it was well worth it. The bride did not make it all the way through. Half the party that went through with them didn't make it all the way through. It was like the groom and what's one of his co-workers that actually ended up finishing it. We had some other folks come through, man. Buddy of ours that what was it's get out and do shit. That's what it is. Okay. It's like a little program. If you stay busy doing stuff, then you're less likely to do hard drugs. That's it. Right. So they all come out there, and they damn sure the scariest damn groundhog haunt they had ever been to. Yeah.
Damn right. Damn right.
In fact, I don't know if you can you see this?
Let me look. I see green.
You can't see it, can you?
I kind of can. Oh, there.
Here. You
That
see
is
it?
awesome. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's our award for having the scariest damn groundhog hunt in the nation. I am presenting it to myself on your show live. ChitChat with Åkkä right here. We won it. I'm gonna stand back and hold it up. Look at that. It's got one of them mouths that wiggle. Look at that. It's the greatest thing ever. Groundhog.
I had to find which one was which, but
Thank you, everybody that made it possible. Anybody that watched that video and shared it, thank you, Psycho Bunnies, Odd Mother, Åkkä, Hex, thank you very much. We appreciate everything. And hopefully you'll be able to make it out to My Bloody Groundhog Night Massacre 5.
You know, Hex's birthday is close to Groundhog Day. Not exactly on Groundhog Day, but close. So that would be a fun trip.
That would be. That would
definitely be a fun trip.
And hey, if you ever did, we could hook you up in Chateau Lebeau.
Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm. This is very nice. Single wide mobile home. It's sort of kind of got plumbing in a way. It got power. It's got power. I'll give it that. And it's full of some spirits, I assure you. That's where we get the Chateau Lebeau.
It's letting me comment now. Fucking Facebook, grab my comment. Boobs! Hi, Slippy!
Is that Slippy?
There's a Slippy in here.
Slippy, brother.
Man. There is also a Mr. Giggles.
Giggles.
No yeet, but yeet. That's our thing right now. And
thank you everybody for showing up.
It's been fun. I mean, we're getting some people in here commenting. Everybody loves you. Everyone loves to hear about your haunt. You have the scariest haunt in Alabama. Like, hands down.
I like hearing it. I would like to go through myself and get the shit scared. That's what I'm talking about right there. That right there. Yeah. Yeah.
See, and this is what you guys have to look forward to next year at My Bloody Groundhog Day 5. Did I say that right?
No, not really, but you was damn close, man. I'll give it to you.
Wait.
My Bloody Groundhog Night Massacre 4.
There we go. This is who you will be running into. That right there. So you better be prepared, guys.
Yeah, the story of Pumpkin Cinder Pete. It'll the legends just it's going to go down in history as it is told year by year.
Heck yeah. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Pogo. Man, we got some people tonight.
Whoa.
Look at that.
This is great, man. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, man. This is awesome, y'all.
Looks like me in the morning before coffee. Looks like me in the morning before coffee. Okay, so walk me through a wedding at a haunt. Like, It's a great idea. So,
Okay. Well, we had to ensure that somebody was going to go through this year. As I had mentioned before, we've never had anybody actually go through.
Negative
so,
two.
yeah, we'd coined the phrase groundhog haunt phobia. And that was the only logical explanation, is that everybody was just scared, just plumb at that right there.
They're afraid of that.
Yeah, that right there. So, you know, we wanted to make sure we were going to have some folks show up, period. All right. So what better way is to get a bride and a groom, because they're going to want to get married. You know what I mean? They're going to be all gung ho about it. So you at least know 2 people is going to show up.
That's better than the year that 2 people showed up and left and then didn't come back. We got to find those girls. We need to find those girls. Just saying.
Oh, the first 2 that didn't go through. Yeah.
We need to find those girls.
I agree. And they may have been through a few other times, we've had these two young girls coming through. I'm thinking mid-teens now. They've been coming through for quite a while. They even came through our we do more of the odd secondary haunts during our off season. Like Friday the 13th, those are very rare. We did one where we put they was all blindfolded, walking through the woods and everything, and it was crazy. It's like their dad or the guy, I don't know who it was. They showed up, them 2 girls and the dad was like, I ain't going. He goes, they wanted to go. I ain't doing it. And so I don't know if it's those same 2. Something saying it ain't, because they can't be, because those other 2 drove. Okay. And yeah, okay, it wasn't those 2. It was not those 2. I for sure know now. But those 2 had been coming through quite a few times, and we believe it is the same 2 that came through the Groundhog Night dilly-do we just had. Yep, that's right. Dilly-do.
I hope those girls came back. I hope they did. I hope they were like, you know what? We really screwed up.
We're going to give it a shot again.
Yes, exactly.
If for some weird, odd-ass reason, y'all 2 girls that I have no idea who y'all are watching, y'all can't, a non-weird holler, we're going to hook you up with some passes, but you got to tell us, kind of the story of what went on that night to kind of prove that it was y'all. You know what I mean?
There you go. You guys heard it. So if you guys,
whoever y'all are, one, thank you so much for coming out. Y'all are part of the inspiration to keep doing it. I hope you know this.
That's awesome. And I like that, because even though, okay, it wasn't a flop. The reason I say that,
it wasn't a flop.
It was not a flop, because it did draw attention. Maybe they got distracted. Maybe they're just as ADHD as I am, and they were like, "Oh, look, a squirrel," and they just kind of forgot. But that they went out of their damn way to go over to you,
dude. In damn near 20-degree weather, man. I mean, we didn't even want to be there. It was so damn cold. It was bad. It was not. There was nothing pleasant about it. We were dying, waiting for somebody to come through. Somebody finally showed up, and we were ecstatic. We was like, "Oh my God, your people!" We scrambled, and we was out in the woods. Here they go, group, and next thing you know, that stuff I can't tell now. Because that's part of the thing, and they only know. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Secret
I have a
shit there.
feeling that I would be like, you know, I'd be that girl and wearing my Ugg boots. Going through I can Scotch guard that shit so I can clean them off. Whatever. I will wear my damn Ugg boots and go through your haunt.
Ugg boot away, man. You come on. Even Hex just come. I told you, Chateau Le Beau.
Let's do this.
Look y'all up. A tent in the graveyard.
Okay, I'm 100%, 100% down for that. Like, that is rad. I would absolutely go camping in the graveyard.
It is kind of an artificial graveyard, but it's still a graveyard.
But it's still a graveyard. I'd still go camping in an actual graveyard. I've always wanted to do that thing where, like, you know, like if you're walking by a graveyard in the middle of the night and some girls start talking to you and you go, "You can see me?" Nobody has spoken to me in years.
I've done that.
I'm good. I am good.
I woke up, I looked in the mirror, and I'm like, do you see me?
Can you see me?
I'm there.
You're all... You can't see me. This is my camouflage, guys. Nobody can see me anymore. Oh man. Yeah, see, okay, yeah. Wizzo said who wouldn't? I don't know, people who are weird and not in the right ways. I don't know. Because I want to go camp. If it's a thing, like, I guess in a way I would want permission from the residents, if that makes sense. Like, I would like to be like, hey,
because you don't want to get shot.
Well, I mean residents as in the ones buried.
Yeah, you would want, you want somebody listening. Yeah, especially if it's one of them Second Amendment states. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Are they gonna rise from the dead and shoot me?
You saying they can't? Is that what you're saying?
I ain't saying they can't. I'm just saying.
If I ain't saying they can't, I don't know. Shit's been going crazy lately. I don't know if you've been keeping up with anything, but dear God.
Everything, the world is crazy, so why not be crazy ourselves, right?
Somebody's got to do it. At least in a good positive way. That's why I like haunting. You know, that's why I like creating a haunt. You know, like I said, we started doing this really just to give myself something to do, to keep myself out of damn trouble. I mean, is it the biggest? Hell no. Is it the best? Fuck no. You know, there are way better graphic haunts out there that they got nice looking shit, and they're all fancy do and fancy D, and you know, and I love it. Do not get me wrong. I love it all. Every haunt is an individual haunt, just like every haunter. And we all put forth a lot of effort to scare the fuck out of some folks. And that's what it's all about. It's scaring the fuck out of some folks, however it is that you need to do it. You know, so that's where we're coming from. You know, did I possibly miss an opportunity or not do this right or not do that right to grow properly? I have no idea, or actually I do have a few ideas, but I've had way too many locations than a haunt should have. You know, when you've moved 10 plus times and had to set up each every damn time, you know, so a lot of people would just say, fuck this bullshit. I ain't fucking with it no more. But you know what? I ain't that person.
And I'm glad you're not.
That strive. No, we just wanted to keep doing it. Actually, we had a bunch of assholes that kept trying to shut us the fuck down, and we were like, fuck you sons of bitches. We're going to keep fucking doing it. Suck good, suck good, suck good. That's what it was all about, okay? Okay. Ours is it was a spite hunt, I guess you could say that, because we kept doing it because they kept trying to shut us down. And we're saying, this is our art, brother. This is our art. This is what we're doing. We got freedom of speech to do this art.
It's the Sicilian way. You cannot. Wait, let's put it this way. Those of us that are in the haunt industry, you tell us not to, we're gonna.
We're gonna. Oh, and we're gonna even worse. I had to dig this shit. This is great. I had a coworker, which is a complete douchebag. He's gotten better since he's kind of like up in age, and his health ain't really real well, and that's sad. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying nothing bad about it.
So he had to get sick.
You know, he was always a grumpy ass douchebag. Okay, but since he's getting closer to death, he's kind of mellowed out a little bit more, and he's kind of chilled and got a little more calmer, you know, and myself too, you know, turning fit a treat. I feel I'm getting a little closer to death, you know what I mean? So I'm trying not to be near as much of a what's that asswipe word? Let's see. Yeah. So that's the word I was looking for. That was it. The asswipe. I struggle not to be, man. I mean, I'm not really a decent person. Well, I kind of. I struggle like everybody else. You know, we got our moments.
You know,
it's all about turning it, making it better the next day.
Look, I mean, first off, you've never been an asswipe to me. Second, it's kind of hard not to kind of be a little more edgy when you're in this industry. And then on top of it, you got people coming after you on a regular. So of course you're going to snap back and make sure that they regret it, because you're going to just keep going. And that's admirable, awesome, and a huge middle finger to those fuckers. And I love it. And I can't wait to go to your haunt, because all I hear is how absolutely terrifying you guys are. Like, I think my favorite story is the actual spider.
Yeah, we said when Tyler come through. Yeah, I don't know if he's out there, but if you are, hey Tyler, how you doing?
Tyler! I don't see him in here yet, but hello.
And yeah, with the spider and stuff, we've got one of our a dear friend of ours, family haunt member, dear friend Leia, that's been she's got a bit of a spider phobia.
I've been talking to her too.
Oh, have you? Good,
yeah.
Good. Man, her and her husband are some great folks. They've been helping me out for quite a while. We've really got that little haunt bond going, and dude, they ate up with it. Dude, they are ate up with it. They love the fuck out of it just as much as I do. And dude, now there's been times where we're a little short-handed, and let's say there's only like say 3 of us, okay? Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? Wait around for 4 and 5 to show up? Fuck no! You got to go. You got to do it. You can only wait so long. So there ain't been but damn 3 of us out there at times. You know, there's normally more than that, but I'm just saying we do what we got to do to make it happen. And
that's exactly what you got to do.
Them 2 cats right there, they some awesome folks, man. They are.
Yeah, I've been talking to Leia. I've been talking to her, trying to figure out when we're going to get her on, because I am looking forward to having more people from your hunt on here as well. Because again, like I said, everything I hear about y'all is just awesomely terrifying. And then there's, of course, Vice sliding down a hill. Vice, I know you have to be in here still. And grabbing Naughty Bits, trying to catch her bearings. So there's also Vice sliding down a hill and getting grabbed by her jacket.
She stayed under cooler a good bit during the hunt. I assure you, she quite often she was sitting down. Had a great time that when she did, and actually when they come out this past time, unfortunately, I said now Riggs and Tyler they went through. The rest of them didn't necessarily, because they was all outfitted up and they didn't have the proper shoes and as such. And you know, if you already think you're gonna bust your ass, you really don't want to go through there and something that you're gonna extra bust your ass in.
Well, I'm clumsy anyway, and I'm still gonna try. I'll just wear my docks and like wrap my ankles. Yeah,
just high heels are not recommended.
Well,
I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway. I don't know if you're one of those, but we've actually had folks try to come through in high heels, and you're like, "Are you kidding me? What's the matter with you?" Say, "Girl, what's the matter with you? Why you got them high heels on? Why? Tell me."
It's like those it's like the horror movies where that one broad is always in the freaking high heels running through the forest and twist her ankle and oh my God!
Smack that head on a tree like
hey Alicia!
Hey everybody. Yeah, we try to keep a strict non-running thing, which it don't work. It's like a gun-free zone, you know. We tell them not to. We tell them not to, and they do it anyway. But you can seriously get some hardcore brain damage out there in them woods. You plow into one of them trees, into one of them cars, you know. Ouchie, drool. You got that permanent drool, and there you go. You're all stupid and shit for the rest of your life. So you got to be careful.
Hardcore brain damage. I feel like we need to get back into that, but I got to go to commercial because I just realized it's after 30 minutes. So we're going to go to a quick commercial, and then we're going to talk about people getting brain damage running through your hunt. We will be right back, guys. Don't go away.
What's your emergency?
I got my Galaxy 500.
Get with your nearest cult member.
Double stacking is a noun that refers to the action in a horror movie of impaling both members of a canoodling couple
The creation of the atomic bomb. What was it?
Oppenheimer?
The Manhattan Project.
The Manhattan.
Everything they're bringing up.
I was about to say the Philadelphia experiment. I mean, which one are we talking about here?
To go and look up, so I'm looking up heavy water. What does heavy water do to a person's body? And I'm like, okay, they're watching me now. I know they're watching me.
Don't you judge us! Don't you be judging us! You come in here with your book learning and your
Oh, I didn't do. I was all yeah, woo! I still giggle at. Don't you judge us! Don't you be judging us! You come in here with your book learning. So
yeah, folks that come in, you wouldn't believe the people coming through, like the ladies coming through with the babies. And the dads and stuff that like toting the little children on their back like they like Yoda and Skywalker, you know, and you're like what the hell are you doing? Don't do that, you
right.
know? And they want to hold it, you know. That's all special and shit, but you can't do that, man. We're like, hey, that little child's head's like one of them little cantaloupes, and they're like that tree. You know, you don't, trees don't play, okay? I'll tell you now, trees don't play, okay? You may play with a tree, but that son bitch ain't playing with you.
Exactly. You ain't gonna win against the tree, okay? The tree's gonna win.
And then babies' heads are soft. They got that little, they got them little soft spots, you know? And then I mean, it's going to sound, I mean, okay, I ain't even going to say it, but they could, you know, they could come out all retarded or like dead and shit. And we don't want little dead babies out there, man. No dead babies. We're like, no, we don't bring your babies out there to kill them. Okay. No, stop. Just don't even think that. Okay.
Look, babies, it's hard enough for babies to go through my hunt. And the hunt I work at is pretty family friendly. When you're catching babies at a hunt, maybe they shouldn't be there.
They shouldn't. No.
And I mean, like mine is totally family friendly. There's a chicken door that you can go out, and the kids can get candy, and they don't have to go through the whole hunt. But they still fall. And I can't imagine going through your area. So my understanding of where your hunt is located is basically, for all intents and purposes, a junkyard?
Yes, it is in the junkyard. It's the old Sexton's Auto Solution. It's a junkyard that's been out there in Pumpkin Center since the 50s. And we've what was this past one was like 13 years, or I'd have to do some math and think about it, and if I throw some stuff out there, I'm gonna be like way off on it. But yeah, I'm wanting to think it was, you know, because I mean this past one was some pretty awesome special shit. Hunt season, and what the hell are we talking about?
How long? Well, one, we were talking about it being in a junkyard. Two, how long you've been doing it? How long?
Oh, yeah. Well, how long? 34 years. We've been at that specific location, like I said, 13 years. We'll be 14 coming up. I think it is. Yeah. All right, and then like many of the other locations we've had, we've either been there for a few years, to 1 year, to 3 years, to you get where I'm going. And like I said, we'd hopped around way too much. And one of the last places see, we'd went to one place, and dude, that was on their property. We found out that they were on meth, and well, you know, you're not going to have no good experiences when meth is involved. Okay, when the owner of the land's on meth, it ain't no good.
No.
So we had to vacate that area. And then, which dude, from what I understand, dude has recovered. Haven't really talked to him in a really long time, and I'm really hoping so, for his sake, because he was actually a real good guy. But he did one. We knew shit was up when he said, "I don't know if you brought him or if you're in with them." And we're like, "What the fuck is this son of a bitch on?"
You're all,
we found out he was on fucking meth. He had damn shadow creatures, the bush narcs, all that shit. They were all after him, and we were like, you know, it was bad. It was bad. I mean, dude, he was a great dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, okay?
Yeah, I mean, but
great guy.
Mike was one hell of a
he just had some issues. He had some issues going on.
Yeah.
And then we went to this other place, and we were there for 2 years. And then they come up with some bullshit excuse of how we need to get the fuck on, and so they could do their own. And well, they didn't last a year.
Well, that's what they fucking did.
At that. I ain't no really, you know, the maybe if they knew what the hell they were doing, they might have you know, did a little better. See, a lot of people think that I can just cut a little path through some woods and scare some folks, and I'm gonna rake it in, bro. I'm gonna break it in. I'm gonna have thousands of fucks lined up in my yard, and I'm gonna be millionaire. You know, I'm gonna be the thousandaire. I can just do this shit. No, that is not the way it works. It's not the way it's working for me. Now, if it has worked that way for you, I am fucking happy for you. I mean, really, I am serious. I am not being sarcastic in any way.
No, of course.
I am happy for you. For my personal experience, that ain't the way the shit happens. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just don't open the haunt, and next thing you know, you're just raking it in. It takes years to get a decent crowd, you know, and sadly,
it takes practice. It takes money, and
it takes a lot of good people.
Yes,
it takes dedicated folks, people like you, and a lot of these other folks out here listening to Åkkä ChitChat Live. And it is folks like that work at their haunts, that either run a haunt, manage a haunt. And when I say ain't nothing but a haunter, I am not saying nothing in a bad way. I mean, boo power. That's what I'm talking about, brothers and sisters. Boo power. You know
exactly. I mean, okay. So I saw a pretty hateful post the other day. So somebody had posted, now, okay, it wasn't the post that was hateful. It was the response that was hateful. So the post itself was like, hey guys, you know what? It doesn't matter how long you've been in the industry. It doesn't matter what you do. If you're on the streets, if you're in a maze, if you're a stilt walker, if you're a slider, it doesn't matter, man. We're all doing the same thing with the same goal to have fun and scare people. Now, I thought that post was fantastic. And then you read the comments. And these people were so fucking stuck up their own asses, talking shit, going, oh, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. Obviously, there's people that are better than other people. Okay, look. It's like apples and oranges. Like, okay, so if I were to try to compare myself to JD, obviously I suck ass compared to him. Okay? But I'm good at what I do. I'm good at what I know, and I can always improve and work on it. I don't understand these people that think that they are better than others simply because they have something, like they've been doing a little longer, or they can sit there and vape into a fucking screen. it's the people who put work into it. JD is where he's at because he puts work into it. You are where you're at with the scariest damn haunt in Alabama because you put work, blood, sweat, tears, everything, and you give a shit about your haunt. And that's what makes it enjoyable to be at. And I love that. Sorry for my rant.
Now I agree 100%. I think I come across that there thing that you're there talking about, and some of the comments and as such, and I don't know if I came across all of them all the way. You do got folks that just come in for a few moments. They spend and then they like leave. And you're like, what the hell? And if no, man, those they piss me off, dude. They really do. Because okay, yeah, okay. They come in to think. Well, people think it's easy. Maybe that's better. Okay.
Yeah.
People think that haunting, that just scaring somebody is just easy peasy. No, it ain't really. It really ain't, because you're either now. Most of our folks are wide open. We're scene to scene. In which we're not known for a whole bunch of damn scenes. You talk about a blackout, people doing blackouts. Hell, we are the fucking blackout, okay? Now we've got, you can see, you've got stuff going on. We've got shit to look at, Like I said, it ain't the best, and it damn sure ain't all fancy, but we're out there doing what we got to do. But you got some folks that just come in there for a very little while, and either they just think that they want to do it and then realize they don't.
Mm-hmm.
We had this young lady come out this past time, and she was a bit on the what's that drunk ass word, and
drunk ass side.
Just slap fucked up, And we were like,
Three cheeks to the wind.
we're like, you can't, you can't, but she was kind of out of the way, and was like going to give her that opportunity. And well, it didn't work out, man. You really can't. You can't indulge in a lot of stuff and get out there and be in contact with folks, and then you got because you're gonna breathe on them or something, and you're sweating, you're gonna be throwing up, and if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, especially out where we are, okay. Now each home is different. You got different folks that do different shit, and whether you're in one of the boo boxes or in a stationary scene or what have you, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about, but they was running around, and then they what was the people that just come in and drop in for a little while? Is that what it was?
Well, we were talking about somebody trying to be nice and respectful and say, hey guys, you know what? You all have a part in this. All
in this together. It doesn't matter what position you are in. But I understand the gripe about the fuckers that just come out there for a couple of seconds. You think like, hey man, I want you right here. And you can work with somebody that's just there. Okay. They ain't gonna do a whole hell lot. But when they leave and don't damn tell you, I understand. Maybe that's what they were saying. Maybe that's what the person that said the post or what. I don't know. I don't know the people. I know very few actual. I know a bunch of folks. Okay, and a bunch of folks in the industry and such. But I don't know a bunch of folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do and I don't.
I think part of it that
I don't break bread with a lot of folks. Okay, there you go. Right.
I think the part that rubbed me wrong was people assuming that because they are, I'm just going to use clown as an example. I know several clowns that I love dearly, but here in California at a certain very popular haunt, the clowns think they run everything simply because they're clowns. And so they think they're better than you. And then you've got these people who sit there and just vape into cameras or whatever, and they think they're better than you, trying to judge the smaller hunts, trying to judge the people who don't have the huge animatronics and all the flashy things. Because here's the thing, though. You don't need all that shit. You don't. You really don't.
I refer to that as haunt snobs.
Yes. Yes.
And and there ain't no like, yeah, we've dealt with bullshit like that. Folks come through and they're like, we see your wires.
And
we're like, okay.
What did you expect me to do?
We're in a fucking junkyard. Suck it. We've actually got we got a lot of I feel that we got a lot of leeway that some of you fancy ass haunts don't have because of being in a junkyard, and the fact that if you're gonna get fucking killed, don't you think somebody in the fucking junkyard is gonna be the ones killing you? What do you think? Like if you're just walking around in the junkyard in the dark, and people like jumping out, and would you not have a better chance of I'm dying? Somebody, a bunch of damn rednecks out there, and I don't know, in the fucking junkyard from a tree,
All I know is that if I hear you sure got a purry mouth, I'm running. In the junkyard, and then I'm gonna trip and fall, even though I'm not wearing heels, and I'm gonna hurt myself.
Cantaloupe.
Oh. We have, what the hell? We have a Kyler in here. Oh, that's a new picture. Oh my. Okay, Kyler. He says, my stepdad Terry just got done doing a loud hell dive on my mom. Now I have to head to the Dropnir system to get him his Terminid BBC Baja Mountain Dew Blast because he gets super thirsty after a deep hell dive on my mom. And I don't want to steal my vintage Baja Mountain Dew BBC Blast.
Right, yeah.
All right. Apparently, Hexus created the menthol vape to give Caligula a minty Carl. Didn't. Odd Mother! Hey! Mother de la Mort is in the house. She says, spooks! Crazy Kyler. Hey!
Hey!
Oh my. So Kyler has a... Well, let's just say Kyler has some problems.
All right.
He needs to move out of his stepdad's basement. So okay, so what can we expect from you this year?
Like what? What? The new shit coming up and everything
that you're able to talk about, of course.
Well, to be honest with you, we got stuff going on, and we hope to have everything complete once it is time. Our next opening date will be September, Friday the 13th. And then quite possibly we're going to be dropping it till the end of September for our regular haunt season. We may or may not go ahead and start from that moment on, but I'm not really, we're that portion of it is still in the air because it's somewhat kind of early still, and it's still a little warm.
Hexus, what's next, dog? Odd Mother says brain-eating badgers. I'm really pushing for badgers, Spooks.
But the badgers, we could, you know, is there a Badger Day? Is there like national? Do the Badgers do something? I mean, because the groundhog predict the weather for like the whole year, or at least for the next six weeks. What the hell's the bad besides like eat you? I mean, like bad attitude and like eat the hell out of you. Is there like a national ground? Do they like do something?
Badger Day is October 6th.
Okay, but do they do any? Oh, in October.
Yep. National Badger Day is October 6th.
Huh. Hey, Odd Mother, we might have something.
And badgers are just evil. Let's just say that. Especially a honey badger.
I don't want to say it too, you know, right away, but hey, it could happen. It could happen. Now, hey, I did think about, all right, now, you know, today being, you know, wait, my birthday, April the 3rd. Well, in 2026, it's going to be on a Friday.
Oh.
You see where I'm going with this?
I like this. I like where you're going.
We're going to have us another April the 3rd birthday hunt. Now, it ain't written in stone yet because you know we ain't made it through. We ain't made it through no 2024 election. So we got to see how, you know, see what happens if we even have an economy and all that after all this bullshit, or if we're in some retarded ass war for no damn reason. But that could, because we did. Now we did because a few years ago when okay. Trying to get this right. This is one, you know, when I told you about I was going to write the shit down and I was going to be all together and have my shit. And
none of us are doing that.
So we did my bloody boo bunny chainsaw massacre, which was on April the 3rd, on a Saturday, Easter Eve. Okay. So this was just a few years ago. And, you know, and we had some folks show, man. We actually had some folks. We had an awesome time. We had some people from the, if I ain't mistaken, from the chicken house out here. Nice. I think the Hollis Chicken House. Nice. I think a few of those came. And then some of the folks from Matt and them from Rotten, they came out there. And then they did some. We kind of tricked them. It was like a surprise birthday party, except for like nobody knew that it was a birthday party except for me. And then, but it was a haunt. Okay, it was. And the funny thing about that is we didn't. Our chainsaw wasn't working, so we was having like this my bloody bunny chainsaw massacre without a chainsaw. You know, besides that, not having the chainsaw, I would say it was definitely the scariest birthday haunt ever. Yeah, that's it. The scariest birthday haunt ever.
Wait.
Oh, and I'll be 55. 55. So, you know, quite like I said, 2026, quite possibly, if I'm still alive, you know, mentally and physically able, that's going to be when I stop doing the trail is when I run into one of them damn trees and knock myself stupid, and I got one of them permanent drills coming down, and I'm like, They're like, hey, man, what's going on?
So,
you know, that about that moment, unless I'm just like dead, and then I won't be able to do it. And then unless and physically fucked. Now, if I'm physically fucked, okay, physically fucked, dead, and are the reasons I would no longer do haunting. Okay. Other than that, I'm all game. Boo, motherfuckers. Yeah.
So before we go, because we're hitting that time, I have a couple comments here. Hexus says, oh, we could make Honey Badger Day and have Candy Honey Badger haunt actors. I don't know about that. But hey, I like candy. So you could do the spun honey.
Something tells me honey in the woods, okay, that's like them folks that like to make their own blood, and they use that the not KY the syrup, and then you know, and then like it attracts ants, and you're in the woods, and it's like ants, and then other things that like sugar. Yeah, so we try to advise people not to do shit like that. They don't want. It ain't good.
Odd Mother says, "Happy Born Naked Day, Spooks."
Thank you, Odd Mother. Thank you so much.
Hexa says, "Happy birthday, Spooks," and she also says, "I'm telling the BOC."
Woo! Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for showing up.
KY Syrup. And you know what? She told the Bunnies of Chaos, and I think we have a problem right now because Bunnies of Chaos hear things pretty fast.
The Bunnies of Chaos are coming for you. The Bunnies of Chaos are coming for you.
Good morning. See? They hear shit fast. Hey, Schizo!
Schizo! Brother man! How you doing?
And yeah, they will sing Happy Born Day to you. I wish I had that. I don't have that right now. Dang it! Dang it. Oh shit, they showed up. Spook, thank you so much for showing up tonight and telling us everything that happened in the Groundhog Day haunt, which that makes me happy. So again, My Bloody Groundhog Night Massacre 4 was a success. Be prepared for 5.
My Bloody Groundhog Night Massacre 4! The scariest damn Groundhog Night in the nation!
Ah! Also, Straps, if you're in here, happy birthday as well.
Happy birthday, Straps.
I'm glad you caught this too, man. Awesome. But yeah, that is it for the night. I'm going to go get Stony Baloney. And
thank you for having me on, Åkkä.
Of course,
thank you,
anytime.
Hey, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Love you, man. Y'all keep on haunting out there.
Happy birthday, Schizo, too.
Thank you so much, man. Y'all take care.
Have a good one, guys. Bye.
I don't set the world higher. I don't want to